Hey there, a la UNH. My name is Eric Simon, and I'm here to tell you about a talk I'll be giving this fall entitled Beatrix Potter, Painting the Secret Life of Fungi. When you think of Beatrix Potter, you almost certainly think of Peter Rabbit. Beatrix Potter remains one of the world's best-selling and best-loved children's authors. She wrote and illustrated 28 books, including her 23 tales featuring animals, such as The Tale of Peter Rabbit. But she was so much more than that. It is fair to describe Beatrix Potter as a polymath, a person whose knowledge spans over a substantial number of subjects. In addition to her well-known work as a writer and illustrator of children's books, she was a groundbreaking businesswoman, entrepreneur, and an accomplished mycologist. Later in life, she became a prize-winning breeder of sheep and a noted conservationist. In this talk, we will explore her life, paying particular attention to how she used both art and science to investigate fungus. I will tell the story of how a letter written to entertain a sick child developed into one of the most beloved children's books ever written.
I don't know what to write to you, so I shall tell you a story about 4 little rabbits whose names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter.
By the early 1890s, Potter's artistic interest turned towards natural science, particularly mushrooms. She liked their elusive, ephemeral, ethereal, enchanted qualities, as well as their wide variety of shapes, colors, and textures. There are many aspects of her fungi paintings that increase their scientific value. For example, she often included multiple views and longitudinal sections off to the side, which greatly aids identification. In some drawings, she noted young and developing organs. One of the major themes I explore in my talks is nature as the consilience of art and science. Beatrix Potter's mycological work is a good example. Not only are her fungus paintings useful biological tools, they are also aesthetically pleasing, with colors that are translucent yet uncannily true to nature. Her delicate brushwork gives each fungus both texture and weight. The spatial arrangements of the specimens imbue them with a lively sense of nature, rather than appearing as cold, dead objects. But she went beyond documentation when she began experimenting with fungal germination, which was not understood at the time. This led to the presentation of a scientific paper entitled On the Germination of the Spores of Agariciniae at the Linnaean Society on March 28, 1897.
My paper was read at the Linnaean Society and well received according to Mr. Massey, but they say it requires more work in it before it is printed.
Modern analysis by historians of science credit Beatrix Potter with significant achievements in biorecording, developing techniques for germinating fungal spores, elucidating the role of algae and lichens, and investigating fungal reproduction. Potter never saw science and art as mutually exclusive activities. She recorded what she saw in nature with great detail and accuracy, but her purpose was to evoke an emotional response. Potter's scientific work also informed her artistic endeavors. So I hope you'll tune in for this course. I think it'll be really interesting, and I'll see you then.